What if I told you that a simple 1970 Washington quarter-dollar coin, yes, just 25 cents, could be worth over $35,000? Hidden in plain sight, some of these coins carry rare minting mistakes and secret histories that most people overlook. Before you spend that old quarter in your pocket, you might want to check if you're holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever mistakenly released by the U.S. Mint. The story of the 1970 quarter is far from ordinary. While millions were produced for general circulation, a handful of rare variations have turned heads in the coin-collecting community. Most people think of quarters as just everyday change, something tossed into a jar or used to feed a parking meter. But for collectors and numismatists, the 1970 Washington quarter has become an icon of hidden value, especially due to one astonishing mistake: a proof coin struck over a 1941 Canadian quarter. This mind-blowing mint error has shocked the world of coin experts and even casual hobbyists, with one example fetching a price tag over $35,000 at auction. Imagine that two coins from two different countries, decades apart, merge into a single ultra-rare hybrid. That's not something you come across every day. But that's just the beginning. Let's rewind a bit. The Washington quarter design began in 1932 as a commemorative piece honoring George Washington's 200th birthday. Its popularity secured it a permanent spot in American coinage. Initially minted in 90% silver until 1964, the series transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition starting in 1965. By 1970, the U.S. Mint was fully entrenched in this modern-clad coinage. Yet even with decades of experience, strange things still managed to happen during the minting process. Errors, overlooked blanks, incorrect planchets. These are not just accidents, they're golden opportunities for collectors. In the case of the 1970 S-proof quarter struck on a 1941 Canadian quarter, experts believe an older foreign coin was mistakenly left in the coining press. The results? An American quarter design overlapping a visibly dated Canadian coin base. The details of the Canadian quarter, including parts of King George VI's image, are still visible beneath the Washington quarter design. This bizarre hybrid created an instant sensation. It's a vivid reminder that even the most controlled government facilities can produce unpredictable treasures. So how can you tell if your 1970 quarter is special? First, check for the mint mark. Quarters from Philadelphia have no mint mark. Denver quarters carry a D mint mark, and the San Francisco coins have an S. The San Francisco Mint produced only proof coins in 1970, meaning they weren't meant for circulation. These were sold to collectors in sets and had a much higher production quality, mirror-like finishes with sharp frosted details. If you find a 1970 quarter with an S mark outside a proof set, it's worth examining more closely. And if you somehow find one struck on an unusual planchet, like a foreign coin, copper penny blank, or even another quarter, you could be looking at a serious windfall. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC are essential for verifying authenticity and grading condition. For regular business strike coins from Philadelphia or Denver, value increases significantly at higher grades. A 1970 D quarter in MS67 condition can easily fetch over $100. At MS68, prices jump even higher. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially those graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo, also hold strong value, but it's the rare error coins that truly electrify collectors. Let's dive a little deeper into what makes certain 1970 quarters stand out. Some known errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and wrong planchets. Double die obverse, where the design appears slightly doubled due to a die misalignment, are extremely popular among collectors, especially when visible on dates or lettering. While no major double die varieties have been widely confirmed for 1,970 quarters, rumors persist. And because coins are often misidentified or overlooked, you never know what might still be out there in private hands or old collections. Then there are off-metal errors. Occasionally, coins are struck on blanks intended for other denominations or even for foreign coins. These are extremely rare and often result of blanks being left in the machinery during a minting transition. That's likely what happened in the case of the 1970 S-proof on a 1941 Canadian quarter. The result was a beautiful mistake that nobody saw coming. But let's not forget about condition. Condition is everything in the coin world. A regular 1970 quarter in poor, circulated condition will likely only be worth its face value. But one in gem, uncirculated, or proof condition, that's a different story. High-grade specimens can command premium prices, especially if certified by a trusted grading service. Collectors search endlessly for the highest grade examples for their registry sets. Even a tiny difference, from MS66 to MS67, can mean a significant bump in value. Coins with full strike or full details are especially prized. That's where the details on the eagle's feathers or George Washington's hair are sharply defined. For proof coins, deep cameo designation is the most desirable. That's when the frosted design elements contrast dramatically with a mirrored background. These visually stunning coins are favorites among serious collectors. And let's not ignore the emotional side of coin collecting. The thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the historical connection that comes from holding a piece of American history. All these things make the 1970 quarter a fascinating subject for both seasoned experts and curious newcomers. In today's world of quick digital transactions, many people overlook the physical coins in their pocket. But stories like the 1970 quarter prove that hidden gems still exist in everyday places.